topic is actually maintaining product quality through QS certification. Let me introduce myself. I'm Zuliha. I am QLab manager in charge of the projects and operations of QLab. QLab is a commercial lab for MSDD. And with me here is Encik Harman. He is in charge of the scheme for this product certification. So among other things is the QS, product certification, and plus others if we have any scheme in the future. Some background of QS, and then I will do that, and the next we will dive into the product certification scheme and QS implementation, quality evaluation, and QS implementation, and the standards used. Yeah, and that will be, and we will share with you some success stories. Yeah, so bear with us. Yeah, if it gets too technical, because it's product certification, it is a little bit technical. Yeah. So, what is QS? QS actually stands a short form for quality software. Yeah. So, MSTB actually collaborated with various parties in initiating a product certification program. So, among these activities is that we build our capability in product certification. How we did that is that we have training, collaboration with Korean testing laboratory. Yeah, so we have our people trained there. We have their trained there in the sense of involved in product certification as well. Yeah, and there are people coming to our office, our lab, to train us with their methods and techniques. So. And we also have to satisfy our accreditation requirements, because to become a product certification, to certify a product, we have to be accredited. Otherwise, our certificate will not bring any value to the product. Yeah? So we have to satisfy our lab with ISO IEC 17065. 17065 2012. This is for certification body, which is actually ongoing in this process, because there are certain requirements to be followed, to be fulfilled and followed through in obtaining this 17065 accreditation. Yeah? So we are in the midst of it right now. And ISO IEC 17025 is accreditation for testing lab. We went through to training and consultancy with United Kingdom from UCAS and Zurich. And we have actually obtained this, and we were for the second time this year. So we have obtained it the last 3 years in 2013, 14. So every 3 years we have to be re-accredited. Yeah. So we went through, and just a month ago. Yeah, month ago. So 17025 is an accreditation for testing lab. So all testing lab, whether it's software or chemical, for example, will have 17025. But gentlemen will later share with you what is specific to software testing. Yeah, as a testing lab. So we went through this accreditation through Standards Malaysia, because Standards Malaysia is the accreditation body in Malaysia. And through this accreditation, our certificate, the certificate that we produce, the QS, is will be recognized regional, international, through the APLAC, Asia Pacific Laboratory Accreditation Council. Right? So international through ILAB, international laboratory. So these are all the arrangements that we managed to get from Standards Malaysia. Yeah, because we are actually accredited by Standards Malaysia. So through this certification, your certificate is good locally, regionally, and internationally. How? Through standards, through the accreditation. Yeah. So I mentioned about accreditation and certification. Yeah? certification as defined by standards ISO. Yeah? Certification is a provision by an independent body of written assurance certificate that the product, service, or system in question meets specific requirements. So, some of the examples are Certifying for ISO 9000. I think a lot of people are familiar with that, right? And cybersecurity common criteria. These are accredited, some are not accredited. There are professional certification, such as ISTQB, which is regulated by MSTP for CNL, and I ran for CPRE, which is also regulated by MSTP. I think some of you have attended those trainings. So they are an accreditation. It's a formal recognition by an independent body, which is in this case is Standards Malaysia. That the certification body that issue this is capable of carrying out certification. So accreditation is not compulsory. It's not mandatory, but it helps it carry weight in the certificate. Because if I say that it's certified, and you would say who are you? Yeah. If I say I'm just working, this is my company, my address, and we're not accredited, so it doesn't carry any credibility in that. So that is why the importance of accreditation. Any questions so far? So why do we have to use international standards? Yeah? And why standards? Yeah? Because we have to base on something. So the best is, of course, base it on standards. So we know that through international standards, we can achieve the level of safety, quality, and consistency in the whole product. Yeah? In the products and processes that affect our lives. Because if we don't have process, yeah, if you don't have consistency, if you don't have quality, then everybody wants quality product and services, right? And everybody wants consistency, because when you want something, for example, if you go to Starbucks, or you want the same taste everywhere you go, so there is consistency in that, because you're paying a certain price and for that product, so you know that the taste is going to be the same wherever they are. So the consistency is there. And international standards has become the vital tools of industry and commerce, because it serves as a basis for seller and buyer during transactions, and it has tremendous impact on companies' emissions and the world economy, because through these standards, if you say that your company is certified through these standards or certain standards, that has become a selling point as well nowadays, because people want credibility, looks for credibility. So, okay, so I have talked to you in general about certification, but how does our scheme work? Scheme ni mana? There are a lot of schemes, right? I think the scheme cepat kaya, so this scheme is macam common. You can see, perhaps kita tengok cybersecurity punya tu, dia different scheme ya. So kita pun ada scheme sendiri. MSTP QS Products provides an independent third-party certification of software products against international standards as follows. Because the QS quality model conforms to ISO IC 9126 Part 1, 2001. The quality testing, that means the quality testing of the software itself, or the application itself, it is based on ISO IEC TR 9126 Part 2, 2003. And documentation evaluation against the ISO IEC 25051 2006. So our scheme actually is based on these three standards, and it includes document evaluation. Yeah? So it's not just the software, it's also the documents. That means when you have a software product, you have to accompany it with certain documents required by the scheme. Yeah. So the overview of the accreditation for our lab, let me just brief. Like I mentioned just now, Standards Malaysia is the accreditation body, and MSTB is the CB. CB is the certification body, the operator and owner of the scheme now. So right now we have this one scheme, QS certification scheme, and we have our lab, our own lab, which is like I mentioned just now, which we formed, which is accredited ISO IEC 17025. So that's a lab that is going to evaluate the software product. Yeah? And like I mentioned, we have to be accredited 17065, and we can also have an external lab working with us. Yeah? So we can engage an external lab that practices 17025. That is close, similar to 17025 or 17025 accredited, yeah, to work with us, so we can subcontract some work to them. And additionally, we are accredited to ISO IEC 17025-2005 STR 1.13. STR stands for specific technical requirements, which is for software testing. I mentioned just now, yeah, software testing. Testing lab ni dia macam-macam, chemical ada, yeah. So this STR 1.13 is specific to software testing. So if you look up at the Standards Malaysia, you can see it 1.13 specific for software testing. And also SAM policy. SAM is for Scheme Accreditation Malaysia. Yeah. So these are how the ecosystem of the product certification. We can do it ourselves. Our own lab here. Of course, we have to have a CV, yeah, to manage the scheme, and we can actually engage an external lab, and we are governed by all these standards and policies. Yeah. So what does product certification mean? Apa untungnya, apa benefits dia? What does it actually mean? Dia ada some yang what do you call it? Some tangible and some intangible benefits, yeah, that from product certification. So one thing is it highlights the specific characteristics of the software product that differentiate it from similar products. You know, right? For example, you have a lot of similar products. CRM, you have a lot of CRMs, kan? You have a lot of accounting software. So if you have product certification, it automatically differentiate from other software. Yeah, because it has been tested. Later we will tell you how we evaluate it and how through the method that we use. Then you know that makes the product actually very, a stand out from other product. It goes beyond guaranteeing safety and quality. It also communicates the product's own value, unique value. Yeah. So besides people wanting a good quality software, that means their requirement, it is also communicates your product's own unique value. Like if you are a company, your product is of certain standards, good standard. That means quality software standard is recognized worldwide. And it's an optimal tool in order to respond to customers' demands, because you will receive the certificate and the certification mark. So bila dah siap, bila kita dah buat lab evaluation and we have the lab report and you are certified, you will be given a certificate, and the certificate and the certification mark is actually your selling tool. You can actually show it, flaunt it, yeah, when you want to sell your product. And it is an evidence that your company works towards continual improvement. So bila orang tengok produk you, they will say, okay, this company dia punya produk yang bagus because it's certified. So automatically people look at your company as a company that strives for quality. So macam kita kalau kita kata between cars lah, people will say okay, Mr. BMW is good. Why? Because it went through all certain kind of testing, yeah. So those kind of things lah. It's again misperception, but sometimes it is also an evidence because you have proven it through your certificate. Yeah? So the benefits of product certification for vendors, yeah, both parties, for vendors and software buyers and users can actually benefit from this product certification. Yeah, you can, for software vendors, you can actually get the International Quality Certificate of Quality, which is recognized worldwide. You gain customers' confidence. Customers are more confident in buying your product. So you enhance your product competitiveness. Yeah. And for buyers, you are assured of your software before you even buy it. An increase of confidence in software purchases. So, of course, it means more revenue to the vendors. And for the users, it's reduced risk through reliable third-party validators. So, you now, kalau you tak tahu, you akan tanya, okay, ke benda ni kan? And you will only find out after you purchase it. But once it's certified, actually you have to use it through a third-party validator. Yeah? That means the scheme itself. So why is certification good for my business? In developed countries, the consumers' needs are usually not linked to availability anymore. Kita kan dah banyak kan, dulu sikit je, yeah, not many choices, but now there's so much choices out there. Not just in Malaysia, you can just download from the internet, you can buy it from US, from UK, semua. Yeah. So consumers look for products with the right functionalities, reliability, and ease of use. So it's very competitive. And the consumers want to know more about product-specific characteristics which distinguish it from similar products. So orang sekarang rajin compare kan, okay, I have this product. Even kalau you nak browse mana-mana pun, creator pun dia bagi similar product kan, similar specs bagi you compare. So the certified product means to highlight your product's explicit and implicit characteristics, yeah, and to conform your company's commitment towards the constant search for higher standards. So bila orang tengok, oh dia ni certified, so dia memang serious about dia punya product, dia serious about quality, so it speaks for itself. So product certification is not just a marketing tool, it is foremost an indication that your company definitely is committed towards improving your quality. So you're not just orang kata sekali je lah buat produk tu sekali je. So people say, okay, your product is always of good quality. It's not a one hit wonder punya application.
The way that we produce a certificate, right? So saying a product or service, if the certification or the scheme is on service, but in our scope is product, meet specific requirements. So there's these requirements here. So we are talking about requirements of a software product, right? Because we are doing for software product. So two things here. It gets back to why we have all the standards in fiction. It's the certification basis, the TR-06 if you can remember. So we have to know the requirements of the software, right? Or software to be certified. What are the elements, the attributes you have to certify? Okay. And then, is it on process compliance when you develop the product, or is it on the quality of the product? So that's we have researching, and in fact we are even involved in the ISO development now. We know from the network we have, ISO is the most adapted document. So if you know the process of developing ISO standards, it's going through a lot of review, and the review is by any national body. It's actually a member of ISO. So we have ISO, and sometimes it is ISO IC, it's a joint technical committee, and then it could be also ISO IC and IEEE as well. So standard is the requirements that we identified, and then yes, it is agreed by almost everyone, because it gets to be reviewed by the body, and the body goes back to the practitioner. That's the way it is developed. So it's not just one party going for the development of the standards, but it has to take consideration and comments from national body all around the world. So this is how standards is developed, and it has requirements, okay, on products, material, processes, or services. So certain requirements in terms of the product, on quality, and also in the service, on the service that we try to certify. So that's where we choose the attributes on quality. So quality itself is talking about speak for the attribute for the traits of the software, or any other type of product, car, house. It's always about quality. And then it's a degree of excellence. If you compare, again, the example of car, maybe a Mercedes to a local car, then you see the quality is on the Mercedes. So it has something. It's a comparison. When you compare against the requirement, this is what we are doing for the certification part, or you can compare against another similar product. But again, to support our finding on certifying against quality, is that this is coming from capsules. It's more there. But this is what's happening. The situation, and then if you notice, software is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. People are using software. There's software here, software in my pocket as well, in my phone, on the laptop, obviously, and almost everywhere. So